Hey kids, welcome to Emerald Lake. This place is gorgeous any time of the year. It's winter now, but if you come here in the summer, the lake, called Emerald Lake for a reason, brilliant emerald colors. We're here for two shots today. Obviously, that is one of them. And then the other one is just behind me. That little bridge, it's a second shot I've discovered. We're here for Blue Hour, so we're gonna save the lodge shot for the light to drop just a little bit. But since we're running out of light, we're gonna get set up now and shoot this little bridge, and let's go. Let's get Brian set up. I think for composition, we'll stay low here, use the stream as a leading line that's gonna take us right to that bridge. A little bit longer of exposure is what I'm guessing, but we'll see what we get once we get things set up here. Let's get the camera out of the bag. Scoping a composition is pretty basic and simple. I've taken the camera off the tripod and we just look around for an easy composition. I think maybe down here on the shore might be the way to go. Yes. I'm going to switch lenses. This is a 70 to 20 or 24 to 70, and I'm going to go wide for this. So we'll pull out the wide angle lens here. We're losing light, so I'm trying to go fast. Never listen to a forecast. Forecast said high cloud, not total cloud, and snow. Okay, lens cap off. Let's see what this looks like. New lens is on. This is a 16 to 28. We're just going to scope out a composition here. I think vertical might be the way to go. Maybe a little lower too. So I'm gonna move up a little bit where there's no footprints, and there's these nice little rolling hills here. Let me grab you and put you in place so you can see. So you probably can't see it in the camera, but there's some nice little rolling mounds here. So I'm going to use that for my foreground. I might go vertical, but let me just get in front of the camera. You can look at my butt. Yes, that's going to be the shot. I have to watch as well. There's the path that goes here. I don't want that in the shot. I want this to be undisturbed snow. So let's get the tripod out. So here we go. Nice and low. Stick this in. We'll switch it. Let's plant this in the snow. Tighten it up. Now I'm going to use live view here just to get my composition set up. If I can get the info off the screen. There we go. And then we'll just lock it in place. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Let's take it off of that. Pop a test shot. There we go. So we got our composition. Let me show you what we're doing. We're gonna go vertical for this shot. We're gonna use these snow drifts. The creek is a leading line to the bridge, and we'll get the mountain and the clouds all in the shot here. We'll try to expose properly for it. Composition is ready to go. We just have to work on exposure now. Let me turn around. We're gonna change our f-stop to 22, and let's see what that gives us for an exposure time. That gives us a 1 second exposure. I'm going to put on a timer as well, so there's no camera shake. We'll put a 2 second timer on, and we'll try that. Shot one is in the bag. It's nothing spectacular, but it's a nice little hidden gem shot when you come out to Emerald Lake. But let's go find a composition right now for that lodge, because the light's dropping. The lights will be glowing from the lodge. Let's go. Okay, so I think I've got the composition figured out. We have a awesome ice formation. In the water here, there's a lot of debris. There's a lot of logs and rocks. There's a log that's almost at the surface, and because of that, the snow and ice has mounded over it. So it's creating a nice little hump of snow. That's a great foreground anchor that I'm gonna use. Then we've got the reflection of the lodge. We have a couple of ducks off camera right here that are creating a little ripple, but if they weren't here, it would be a great reflection. Can't do anything about it. We just got to go with it. There was 3, now there's only 2. The other one is moved up over here. We'll see if they stick around or not. It's their house, it's their territory, so I'm not going to move them at all or try to move them or scare them off. I've got to work on my composition a little bit. There's only one thing I got to do. So if I put the, let me put this on video for you so you can see what's going on here. So there's my anchor, rule of thirds for the lodge, and then the bridge, nice little reflection. As the light drops, that lodge will start to glow. We'll change the snow into a nice blue look for blue hour. Kind of looks like Santa's workshop, doesn't it? So a little time has gone by. We're at about 10 minutes after 6. Sunset was about 15 minutes ago. So we're getting into that blue hour. If we change the white balance in post-production, we'll get a little more blue. We'll make it a little more cooler of an image. In tones, the lights of the lodge are on. Also, the bridge has lights on it. We'll see how many of those are going to be out tonight as well. I'm here for one shot and one shot only, and that's the postcard shot of Emerald Lake. Because this stream is moving at a pretty good pace, the water stays pretty much open right now. We've had some pretty cold temperatures here in Alberta the last week, 30, 35 below in some areas. In Calgary, we did hit 30 below in the night, daytime high of about 24, 25. So it's been cold. Right now it's about -10. But because of that, this little area here is nice and open. We're getting some really nice reflections because my duck friends have moved on. There's one left. He's sitting on a log right now. The other one has moved farther down to that bridge we shot earlier. The light is finally gone. Sunset happened about 15 minutes ago. As you can see, the lodge is lit now. So I'm just waiting for the light to really settle down, to really bring out the glow of that lodge. Tripod is really, really low. As you saw that I was laying on the ground to get composition. My composition is locked. I'm not gonna focus stack this time because I want all the attention on that lodge for this shot. I could focus stack, focus in on the log, focus in on the shoreline, and then focus in on the lodge in the background, but I'm not gonna do that today. We're just going for the straight up shot. Let's do a test shot right now and see what we get. Because I'm losing light so quick, I've switched the filming camera onto auto ISO, so it looks like we're about 3200. So it's getting pretty dark. It doesn't look like it on the screen, but we're getting pretty dark now. For the second shot, I'm gonna raise the camera up, and I'll be about, let me look here. I'll be about here for the bottom of my shot. We'll do a 16:9 wide angle shot and just have the reflection with no snow in the foreground at all because it's getting so calm right now. But let's get the first shot done and out of the way down here in the ice laying on my belly. This is the glamorous side of photography you guys don't get to see. -10, laying on the ice on top of a creek. Hopefully the ice won't break and I won't go in, trying to shoot an amazing shot. Here we go. So we have to turn the camera on. I know my composition's locked, but I'm just gonna make sure that everything is still good to go. Shutter time is about 1.5 seconds. F-stop's gonna be F11 because I want some starbursts on that lodge. And let me just get my focal point. Okay, I've got focus on the lodge. I'm gonna go 1.5 seconds, 1.6 seconds actually. F11, ISO 100, 2-second timer. Let's pop the shot and see what we get. so good. We'll do a couple more just to make sure I've got it. Just so I can see it in the back of the camera, I've switched my white balance to tungsten, and that creates a really poppy blue image just for the back of the camera. It doesn't matter because I shoot in RAW, and in Lightroom I'm going to process it the way I want to process it, but it just gives my brain something to think about as I'm shooting, because I want a blue, cold image with the warm glow coming off the lodge there. So, little trick. Let's go again. Oh, that is nice. I'm now going to just increase my shutter speed just a bit because I'm losing light. I'm going to go 2 seconds this time. Oh, so tasty. Next shot. Okay, we're almost there, guys. I'm going to come over here a little tiny bit and we'll work on composition here. Now you may be wondering why I didn't put on a polarizer to cut down and be able to see the logs in the creek. I don't want to do that. I want the reflection of the lodge in this shot, not the logs. You can kind of see them anyways, but this I think is going to be the shot of all shots. Just do a test shot here. Okay, now I have to work on level. Let me just look at the front here for level. Okay, that should be level. And I'm gonna raise this up just a bit. So my tripod's now level. I'm gonna raise this up. My duck friend just scared the hell out of me. And we're gonna go, let's go right there. Okay, I'm gonna just, there we go. So we've got a little bit of the mountain in the background. So we've got the mountain in the background, we've got the lodge glowing, the reflection, and the bridge as well in this shot. My focus is locked, so I'm gonna just pop that so I don't lose focus. Now that the light's dropped, I'm going to increase my shutter speed a little more. We're going to go 3 seconds for this shot. Same thing as before. F11, ISO is 100 because I don't want any gray in the shot. And we're going to go 3 seconds for this shot, 3.2 seconds actually. And 2-second timer. Pop it. Let's see what we get. I can't wait to see this. Oh, that looks so good. Okay. I want to just change a little bit here, move it over just a smidge. That is a postcard image. So tasty. Emerald Lake, Field, BC. Get out here with your camera. It's just a dream location. In the meantime and in between time, stay healthy, stay safe. I'll catch you next time, guys.
Adding that little snow-covered log in the water at the bottom of the image really does ground this image. Sometimes you can play with your composition just by a simple crop, in this case making it a square. But the best for me, my favorite, is 16 by 9, the postcard image of Emerald Lake. If you haven't been out here, what are you waiting for? The mountains are calling. Blue Hour, Emerald Lake, tasty. And as always, guys, please rock the subscribe button and ring the bells for notifications. We'll check in next time.